Hey guys, Horse here, and today I'm back with another video. I'm going to be joined with, drumroll, MasterChheda. Looks like you have a bikini. It literally looks like you have a bikini on. Okay, that's the funniest thing I've seen all day. Anyway, I'm going to be doing a staff interview with the man, the myth, the legend, MasterChheda. What is your favorite minigame?
Cake Wars.
Obviously, I mean, we are a bomb at this game, so I mean, of course you're gonna pick this game, and it's one of my favorite maps, which is nice. So, my first question is, why the skid? I mean, it has a derp face under your chin, and I believe a hamster or something on your head. I think it's like a hamster onesie, so, you know, what's that about?
Okay, so I have a friend named Ploomfie, and she has this adorable hamster named Nala. And we were talking one day about Nala, and apparently she's made hamster onesies before, so I was like, let's match hamster onesies. And she made them, and it has a derp face. My old skin didn't, so I kept it.
Aw, that's so cute. And I like how it's not like just like a black and white dirt face. It's actually like the same color as like your normal skin, so it like matches your skin like perfectly. And of course, it gives you it also makes you look like you have a bikini on. But you know, we just won't talk about that. All right. And my second question is: you have been staff 3 terms now, correct?
That is correct.
And your first term, why did you resign?
So it was in 2016. I basically try-harded for staff. I spent like 4 months just being the most active person you'll ever see. I got so many staff recommendations, and then I got staff and I got bored because I achieved my goal and I didn't really enjoy the staff team after a week. I also got infractions my first week, so I felt bad. So then I eventually resigned because I stopped playing Minecraft.
Mm-hmm. I remember seeing you as a helper. You did not achieve mod at that point. That correct? All right, and then you came back as assistant, I believe. I didn't even know that you were Master Cheta until I name MC'd you. And why did you come back the second time?
Um, so I played a lot of kit PvP when I was going for staff. And back then, even currently, if you think about it, there's not really a good anti-cheat. And all my friends were getting bunny hopped on, including me. And I thought I kind of want to do something about it because I never really see people on kit that often as
Mm-hmm.
staff members. So I wanted to apply just to like fix the hacker problem, kind of be like
Right.
that one active kit staff.
Right. And a lot of the time, even, you know, just when I became staff, we were both, like, heavily into Kit, along with Animated Fox. We were, you know, playing Kit a lot, just generally. And, you know, we kind of dropped off that, and, you know, kind of Ugly Kid Steve and Steesley have kind of taken the place of, like, me and you, I guess, in a
Yeah,
way.
definitely.
Um, but yeah, I mean it's nice when you actually have a sub server that you play, and like especially one like Kit PvP where like a lot of people had, you know, a little bit of an issue with the hackers and things like that. I just almost died because I thought we were yellow and we weren't because we are normally yellow. So I thought it was you who was bridging over to me, but unfortunately it was someone else. But
Oh, yeah. So our cake is gone.
who said we ever needed a cake? Am I right? Um, So, the next question I will ask you is, why did you resign the second time?
Um, so I was at a point where I was kind of getting bored of the game, and my computer broke,
That's rough.
so wasn't able to come on at that point. And I thought there's no point staying because I've just been using LOA days, going away. And if I don't enjoy the game, what's the point of being staff? I'm kind of like hogging a senior position.
Right.
So
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I certainly can. I mean, I certainly didn't want you to resign or anything like that. It was
mhm.
very sad to see you resign and stuff. But I totally understand that. You know, I kind of did the same thing. In January, I just was kind of getting frustrated with the game, I guess, on some level, because after being staff so long, I feel like all of the expectations and all of the things that people promise you are just like not there anymore. The nuance of being staff is just gone.
Mhm.
Which is not a bad thing, but it's also just something that like has an issue just in the staff team, because sometimes the fantasy of being staff is definitely not the reality, and I think a lot of people have like underestimated that and failed to see that over a long period of time. So they apply, get mod, get senior, and then resign, shortly after, and it's a pretty big deal. But I am, of
Oh.
course, now that you're back, I mean, I have the question of why did you rejoin the staff team so soon after, if you felt like you were getting bored of the game, I guess.
Mhm. Um. So school ended like shortly after I resigned, and I found myself literally doing nothing because when I was staff, I would always have something to do. But then I was just in bed, bored. I'd bug my parents because I didn't really have a computer to play on. I would just use my crummy laptop.
Mm-hmm,
And at one point, they got annoyed and they just bought a computer for me without telling
mm-hmm,
me. And when I found out, I was like, oh, so I have a computer and I don't have anything to do. Maybe I should try getting back into Minecraft.
mm-hmm.
And I just got back into it because there are just some things that like you can't stay away from. You get a break and then you're back into it.
Right.
So.
I mean, it has been quoted by people saying that you never really quit Minecraft, just take breaks.
Mhm.
And honestly, I think that's very true. I think, in 2018, people, left Minecraft because it was, a kid that old game that kids played and things like that. So it was, kind of unpopular, and it was all Fortnite and blah 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 blah. But now the fact that Fortnite is, dying, it's not dead. That's by any means of the imagination, but it's definitely not in the huge growing leaps that it was when it first came out and started growing, for sure. But now that like I feel like on some level people are like coming back to Minecraft and like giving it a huge resurgence, especially for a game that's 10 years old. It's incredible, and people are seeing that and realizing that Minecraft is actually a really big deal in the community and just in I'm probably gonna need your help killing this
Oh,
person.
so I kind of died.
Oh, okay then. I guess we just got trampled on. All right, that's that. So my next question is, do you think that your term this time will be as extensive as your last terms?
That's a good question. Right now, I'm just thinking about the present because I know when school starts, I'm like filled. I took a lot of advanced classes, so I don't know if I'll have the time that I once did, but my goal is to stay and help because I enjoy helping.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that you can like get away from, and it's relaxing and things like that. Like, even though like I personally work like in Minecraft, it's nice to be able to separate work from in Minecraft versus play in Minecraft. And even though like I am technically working on the server, it's nice to just be able to relax, play some Cake Wars and Sky Wars, and mini games, and be on some sub servers and things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I can definitely see that, and I personally hope that you stay for a very long time, because, of course, you're my best friend along with Animated Fox, and losing you the first time was pretty heart wrenching. Plucked those eyes out of my eyes, or those tears out of my eyes very quickly and very yeah, it was not exactly pleasant, but and it'll probably happen again because not everybody stays on the staff team. Like Tim Polly, but it's unfortunate, but I suppose there's just really nothing to do about it. But I hope you stay for a very long time.
Yeah.
But it's good to know that you're planning on staying as long as you can. And something that I'm definitely gonna be looking forward to, even if you do resign. That like we'll stay friends, because like we did stay friends. Like even after you resigned, even after you like we weren't able to get on Minecraft and stuff, we still talked and hung out and stuff. So it was really nice to know that even when people resign or leave Minecraft, it's not always goodbye forever. And that's just like really nice. So my next question is, so I noticed that you were uploading on your personal channel again. What are you going to be doing that more actively, or kind of what's going to go with that?
I always tell myself I'm gonna do it more often, and then I never do. I was inspired to do it after seeing Seeking Intentions montage and seeing that he has a clan going. So I was like, why not play survival games? And it was kind of fun. So I might get back into YouTube videos, but then again, I always say that and then I don't. So
Right. Yeah, I mean it's a difficult thing because coming up with ideas and being like motivated all the time to do things like that. I think I've found a pretty good medium for me just in general, like with my YouTube channel and the other YouTube channel, or the MCC YouTube channel. I think as long as as long as one can find a medium that's good and stable, then I think it's a lot easier for people. But sometimes when you're just getting into it, it's a lot harder and stuff.
mhm.
I might die really quickly here, unfortunately, so I'm gonna really try not to die. I died, alright, that's that. Disappointed is very good at this game, and Rigbot and Retop YT is actually the new YouTuber. So he's probably going to be pretty good, especially with Rigbot, because I know Rigbot is pretty good. So my next my next question to you is going to be, what is your favorite sub team and why?
Favorite sub team, reports team. I feel like you can help the most in the community on reports team because there are a lot of hackers on MCC. Like you got to be honest with that. The anti cheat is not the best, and a lot of people report people. And I feel like the faster reports get dealt with, the better it'll be for those players because hackers might come back on alts again, but you're at least getting rid of them for some point, like
Right. Mm-hmm.
for like a couple minutes. So that's at least doing something, and I
Right.
feel like that's the best way to help people. Reports team.
Yeah,
So
I mean, absolutely. I mean, currently you're on applications team, and you're also on review team. I know those are good teams to be on. I know review is a little bit, repetitive and stuff, but I mean, on applications team, you got it last time you were senior, and you came back, got applications team again, which is, I personally think, it's actually really shows how much like the staff team values you, since I felt like there were other people to choose from and they decided to go with you instead, which I think is really good. But kind of I felt like last time you didn't get a chance to fully express or like do anything like major in the team last time, since you resigned so soon after getting applications team. So kind of like, what have you been kind of doing in regards to that? You know what I mean?
oh, you're here too.
Oh,
Take the cake.
no, I'll kill. I'll kill.
I'm kind of killing,
Okay.
or I'm taking the cake.
Nope, I've died, so I was just trying to keep people off you because I killed Retop and 8 BBO or whatever it is. Hopefully don't die, but their cake is gone,
Oh,
so
definitely.
hopefully don't die. I'm coming as quickly as possible, so yeah. So kind of, what do you kind of enjoy about doing that team, I guess, is what I'm asking.
For reports team,
No, for applications team.
applications team, just getting the future staff members. I mean, it's cool to see who's applying, like who's gonna get it, because I kind of get a one up on that.
Mm-hmm.
But like, just knowing that I have a chance to kind of like bring in good people into the staff team, seeing if they're actually worth being on the team and if they can handle it and help.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think that's the most fulfilling part, like knowing you actually play a part in inviting people that are good.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you have influence now, and like having that, you know, say in the future of MCC, I think is so important, and the fact that you've been staff for such a long time, like, shows that, like, you have the ability to pick, what MCC is looking for and what, the community is looking for on some level, and, like, being a total influence in that is, I think, personally really cool. So my next question...
And that's exactly why I'm on it.
Right, yeah. So my next question... I should get more blocks, but my next question is, what do you think the future of MCC will be, just in general? Like, I asked this question, and, I personally think that MCC is going up, but, like, I would like... I love getting to know what, like, staff in general think of, MCC in general.
Well, I gotta be honest, until we get a good anti-cheat, I feel like it's kind of doing poorly, because we've had a couple years. Owner says they've been working on it, they haven't yet, but once that comes, I think there's, like, very little problems that MCC has, and I think it's gonna definitely get more players, because I know a lot of people quit because of that too, like, hackers every game gets annoying, but I know they're working on it right now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, that's very, very good, and I think it's one thing about MCC that, has kind of frustrated a lot of people, and, the community in general, is, like, just the anti-cheat, and I think being able to provide not only a good service and a good quality, then allowing, all fair to play, or all play to be fair, is really good, and I think one of the reasons why Hypixel, strived, or, succeeded so well, was due to that fact, of, dominance over an anti-cheat. And even though, I'll go on Hypixel, and I'll see I'll see hackers, it's just not as, excessive as, MCC is on some level. And even being a moderator is a little bit frustrating, because, we can't type in 1 million, words per minute, and, hackers will kill us. And, I think, for me, I just don't care about the game enough, to say, oh, I'm so frustrated about hackers, and, like, I just lost a game. It will get frustrating if I played, like, a 30-minute Cake Wars game, and just a hacker comes and ruins my day. But just that, if we get an anti-cheat, I think it'll just be better for everybody, just in general. So yeah, I think I totally agree with you there. So my next question is, if you could change one thing on MCC, feature-wise, not necessarily, like, anti-cheat or something, but, like, if Alex would just work on one specific big thing, what do you think he should work on?
Do you mean, like, specific or kind of broad?
It could be specific, it could be broad, like, updating a whole subserver, or, like, doing things. Wait, Retop is behind us. And good. Come on.
Bye.
There you go. He's dead. Chheda, we're famous. We killed a famous YouTuber. Sorry, Retop. But yeah, just something you wish, like, you could see on MCC other than, like, an anti-cheat, I suppose.
Well, in a generalized sense, definitely minigame updates, because I know a lot of people ask for that, and I know Alex isn't, like, concerned mainly on minigames, but MCC started as, like, #1 minigame server, and I think a lot of people play it because of the minigames as well.
I mean, we have a large community around minigames just in general, and, kind of just giving the people what they want, even though it may not be, the most profitable, it may not be the, best financially, I guess, but just, like, making sure that your, community is happy, and, just in general good spirits about kind of what the team is kind of all about, you know? So my next question for you would be, who should I interview next?
Ooh, Swaggle.
All right, sounds good. I have now gotten 2 votes for Swaggle, so that is definitely something I'm going to be doing. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of some staff interviews. I will see you all later, and maybe you'll see that adorable face soon. Anyway.